Please be seated. Dean Rosenblatt, graduates, faculty, staff, and the hundreds of individuals who are streaming with us, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, family, friends, loved ones. My name is Dr. Alex Stagnaro Green, and I'm the Regional Dean of the University of Illinois College of Medicine, Rockford. And it is my pleasure to welcome you to our convocation ceremony. We are starting out slightly differently this year. Given our space limitations, our M1 faculty wanted to send messages to the graduating class, so we are now going to watch some videos and then start the official convocation.
Well, congratulations, class of 2021. We Phase 1 faculty wanted to share this moment with you, and we know that unfortunately we can't be with you in the ceremony, and so we wanted to record these videos so that we could at least express our warmest wishes to you and congratulations. You will always be near and dear to my heart, and I think back to the fall of 2017 and this new M1 class that arrived. And that was really important for me personally because up until that point, I'd been preparing materials, but there was no one to teach. And so I was grateful for when this class arrived and I was able to renew purpose with teaching physiology. So I want to thank you for everything that you've done for me, for us. We are immensely grateful, and we will always hold you in the highest esteem and the highest regard, because we went through the curricular transformation together, and we know that you were the guinea pigs for everything, and there was a stuttering start to the new curriculum and all that you had to endure, and yet you were so resilient and patient, and we will always be immensely grateful for that. And then on top of that, you of course had to endure the COVID pandemic and how that affected your education. And so we are immensely proud of you for all that you've done, for all that you've achieved. And we want to congratulate you and wish you the best for the future.
A big congratulations to everyone. You are my super doc in the 21st century. And I'm so proud of everyone. It's been amazing for a year. And I just want to thank you for being part of my life. And you know how to get a hold of me. I look forward to hearing back from you. And if I ever misinform you with anything about pharma or EBM, please get back to me and let me know. And then take care and enjoy this journey.
Hello, class of 2021. I am very honored and feel privileged to be part of your celebration today. I just wanted to wish you success and happiness and good fortune. I am so proud of you and everything that you've been able to do while in med school, but I'm also looking forward to everything that you accomplish as professionals. Good luck with everything you do, and please keep in touch. I would love, and I'm sure all of us would love to hear all the great things that are happening in your life in the future. Hope you have a great day. Bye.
Congratulations on your graduation. I'm so happy for you. What an incredible 4 years these have been. It was a pleasure to be part of your journey. We will miss you. Your dedication to learn and succeed is admirable, and I'm confident that you will continue to advance and make our campus proud. Congratulations and best wishes for your residency.
Hello, class of 2021. I am so sorry that I am not with you today to celebrate, but I am so incredibly proud of the work that you have done, not only in your own education, but to make the Rockford campus a better place than it was when you found it. You were the first class, I'm told, of this 4-year campus. I know we did not get to work together for the entirety of the 4 years, and even of the 2 years we should have had together, COVID separated us for some of that. But even with all of that, I have been so impressed with the people I have gotten to know in your class, your intelligence, your hard work, your commitment not only to your profession, but to your education and undoubtedly to your patients. It's really incredible what your class has done for this campus, for your faculty, and even in this short time for me as a new administrator, you all have taught me so much. I can't wait to see what all of you do as physicians. I'm so grateful that I got to have some part of your development into becoming a physician. Congratulations on your graduation, on your matches, and on your future. Well done. And please keep in touch. We will miss you around here.
Well, as you can see, you've had quite some impact on the faculty, and not just the faculty, but the staff and everyone else who's interacted with you over the years. Today we gather not only to celebrate the class of 2021, but to also celebrate a historical event. This is the first time in the 50-year history of the College of Medicine Rockford that a class will graduate after spending all 4 years of medical school here in Rockford. When the school just started in '71, our students spent their first year in Urbana, as did all subsequent classes up until 2017. And that's when you guys arrived. We were ready for you starting from the first day, having worked diligently for over 2 years prior to your arrival, getting the faculty, hiring the staff, building a team-based learning room and a gross anatomy lab, as well as a myriad of other events. But simultaneously, the College of Medicine was implementing the new Illinois medicine curriculum. 2 things happening simultaneously, both of major import. Faculty, staff, and students worked closely together to ensure that your education and experience was of the highest quality. And then this trailblazing class went right into the worldwide pandemic, right smack in the middle of your clinical years. Rotations were adjusted, modified, shortened, schedules were switched. For the first time ever that I know, Step 1 was delayed, Step 2 CS canceled. Away interviews were not available to your class, and residency interviews went online, and you created your match list in many cases without ever visiting many of the institutions that you ranked. Medical school wasn't the only thing that was changing. As the COVID-19 virus spread, you had concerns about your own health, the health of your family, the health of your friends, and even the health of the patients that you interact with. Many students were isolated and stressed by COVID-19, as I think we all were, and the political and societal realities that impacted us this past year. And yet, here you are on the last day of medical school. Survival would have been great, but you not only survived, you thrived, meeting each adversity head on, excelling in your academics, and contributing in meaningful ways to the community, clinical care, research, and the College of Medicine. I greatly admire your resiliency and devotion to your medical education, and I am very proud of the class of 2021, a class that will always hold a special place in all of our hearts. Congratulations. And with that, it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Mark Rosenblatt. Dean Rosenblatt was appointed Executive Dean of the University of Illinois College of Medicine in March 2019. Dr. Rosenblatt is an internationally recognized clinician scientist. Prior to becoming Executive Dean, he served as the Illinois Lyon Charles I. Young Chair, Professor and Head of the Department of Ophthalmology and Visual Sciences in Chicago. It is my pleasure to introduce Dean Rosenblatt.
take this mask off so you can see my smile. I'm sure hopefully behind each of your masks there's some big smiles as well. Thank you so much, Dean Stignauer-Green. It's absolutely my pleasure to be with all of you here today to celebrate you, our graduating students during this convocation. Now, while we haven't declared war over COVID or the pandemic, I think us being able to come together is certainly a step in the right direction compared to where we were, of course, last year at this time with a surging pandemic and really so much uncertainty. This is a special day and really a proud achievement, and you should be proud. Don't deny yourself that, of course, because this is a day when all of the training, all the hours of study, and all the moments when you forced yourself to push forward to this goal have finally come to fruition. Each of you knows quite a bit about delayed gratification, but today you get to enjoy the fruits of what have really been Herculean efforts given the pandemic. Being here in person today means a great deal to me. It's been more than a year since we've been able to gather in such ways because of the pandemic, and we haven't crossed the finish line yet. But as we are here today, we continue to do our part to prevent the spread by limiting our gatherings. We know your friends and family can't be here in this room today, but we're getting closer. I look forward to the day when we can gather in larger settings and all of our friends and family can be here. Nevertheless, because of this generational pandemic, you have traversed this year in unique and certainly challenging ways. The pandemic has had a profound impact on the lives of so many. Undoubtedly, each of you faced challenges, unique challenges that may have affected you personally and professionally during this time. I commend you for overcoming these obstacles and earning your degree. The world needs you, your skills, your compassion, and your care. I should also mention the second crisis we face this year and this generational reckoning around race in our country, and I do appreciate the challenge that this has been to our college as well, and your perseverance through these challenges at the same time as we dealt with the pandemic. With graduation comes the anticipation of what lies next. Your careers will take you in amazing and challenging directions. I'm confident that the foundation you have in science, medicine, service to community that you've received at the College of Medicine has prepared you for your continued and future outstanding achievements. As your careers advance, you will continue to contribute to the body of scientific knowledge, promoting our tradition of lifetime learning, which is a centerpiece and a cornerstone of the educational mission of our college. Not only will you excel in your chosen field of specialization, but you will also assume leadership positions in your communities and take great joy in mastering new skills, applying novel ideas, and solving complex and clinical research problems. You represent the very finest examples of our college's mission. It's my sincere hope that you have continued to apply what you've experienced as students at the College of Medicine, passion in your pursuits, compassion for and dedicated service to your patients, and excellence in every aspect of your lives. We know that you've given up a lot this year in a pandemic time. This is an example of what physicians have done for centuries in times of crisis, and the sacrifice is appreciated by the college and certainly will be appreciated by your patients going forward. With that, I'll wish you my very heartfelt congratulations and enjoy this day. Thank you.
Thank you, Dean Rosenblatt, for those inspiring comments, and thank you for coming out today. I know it's an hour-and-a-half drive out here, and this is the first time the Dean has been able to come here since the beginning of the pandemic. So I see this as a path for us opening up our campus and moving forward beyond the challenges that we've had this year. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Connie Vitale, our distinguished speaker today. Dr. Vitale joined the College of Medicine Rockford faculty in 1995. She had risen to the rank of clinical associate professor before joining the faculty full-time and serving as the Assistant Dean for Medical Education and Evaluation from 2016 to 2019. She's had a long and distinguished teaching career, essentially delivering almost half of the pathology curriculum. She was intimately involved in transformation and implementation of a new Phase 1 curriculum. Her efforts have been recognized with 3 Golden Apple Teaching Awards, 3 White Coat Ceremony Speakerships, Commencement Address Speaker, and the Distinguished Teaching Award. Before joining the university full-time, Connie had a distinguished career as a pathologist at Rockford Memorial Hospital, where in addition to her clinical role, she served the medical staff in multiple leadership areas. Dr. Vitale's accomplishments have been recognized with the Jack Packard Quality Champion Award from Rockford Health System, in 2015 Women Manager of the Year Award from the Rockford Chamber of Commerce and the YMCA. We're delighted to have Dr. Vitale come and deliver our commencement talk.
Good morning. You know, you didn't make this easy. Somewhere along the line, I fell in love with your class, and it's been really hard to write these remarks for you, but I'll do my best. So good morning, class of 2021, and congratulations. I am so honored to be part of your ceremony, and you will always hold a special place in the history of the University of Illinois College of Medicine in Rockford. You're a class of firsts. Some were predictable. The first M1 class, new facilities, new faculty, new curriculum, and some unpredictable. A pandemic that changed our daily lives and challenged not only everyday activities like buying groceries and toilet paper, but required us to change the way we learn, teach, and practice medicine basically on the fly, trying to interpret and practice evolving science, all the while facing our own fears of becoming ill. It's been a heck of a ride. So Charles Dickens in The Tale of Two Cities, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times. So true and descriptive of this past year. Physicians, nurses, first responders, all ancillary staff, they braved the pandemic in the face of limited resources, rapidly changing medical and public health science, their own fears of dying, and trauma of being present while tragedy befell others. And we redefined the term hero and showed the world what commitment as a healer really means. And there was a haunting beauty to that. And yet the past year also ruthlessly exposed existing and daunting weaknesses in our healthcare systems, both nationally and worldwide. Importantly among them are disparities in our delivery of care and inequity in access to care. And on top of that, we fight daily to defend scientific method, to dispel misinformation, and to build public trust. Clearly, health care must change and improve. And you, as physicians, need to lead that change. And yet we're tired and disheartened, and it's just so easy to lose hope for health in our world. But then I think about you, about the new physicians who comprise the class of 2021, and I feel amazing hope. So let me tell you what I see. I see a class that was brave enough to be the first M1 class in Rockford, that navigated a new curriculum with all of its highs and lows, taking time to provide thoughtful and professional critique so that we could get better for following classes. I see students who so appreciated camaraderie and life beyond curriculum that they found time to form an a cappella choir and to organize events like this awesome talent show. I see classmates who connected with each other, who celebrated birthdays, and who supported each other when times were tough. I see a class who, when sidelined early in the pandemic, were among the first to volunteer at the health department and who made and donated hundreds of masks to the community. And I see students who became leaders, particularly when creating opportunities in a culture that allowed for conversations to help us come together as a community to better understand each other. You are our future, and I am confident that you will have a seat at the table of change. So I would like to leave you with 2 strategies to help you take your place at the table. You will need more, but here are just 2. So first, let's talk about how to continue on the road to excellence as a physician and how to become a skilled healer. Second, let's take a look at how to stay whole and healthy as you navigate this challenging life. I retired in 2019, just as you were entering your core clinical year, and I want to share with you how I've been spending some of my time and what I learned from that experience as it relates to being a physician. For the past year and a half, I've been taking pottery lessons. My house looks like a kindergarten student lives there. There are a variety of pinch pots, and there's a planter that kind of looks like an owl, and cups and bowls with uneven walls. They're all a bit wonky. I mean, kudos to my family who oddly prefer to use those items over the perfect stuff that you actually buy at the store. I like to go to pottery. I get all messy, I get clay on my jeans and my t-shirt, and then I go to the grocery store and I walk around with this attitude like I'm a potter. I'm an artist. That makes me feel really cool. And if I were being honest, and there's a little bit of that Patrick Swayze, Demi Moore fantasy from the movie Ghost, which is not reality because clay is like really messy, but I digress. I'm surprised you laughed at that. I wasn't sure that you'd seen the movie Ghost, but I thought that those of us, including your parents of a certain age, would appreciate the comment. Interestingly though, I have no inherent talent for art, but I have read and subsequently confirmed that you can learn art. And what's more, I observed my teacher, who's a wonderful potter, very talented, Jenny. I observed her to practice her art, to continue to learn new techniques, and to continue to develop her muscle memory. And I know that sitting in this auditorium today, there are members of your class who have inherent ability to make art. Beautiful voices, the ultrasounds, talented instrumental abilities, and much more. And yet I know that as gifted as you are, you study your art, you practice the art, and you seek mentorship from teachers and other skilled artists to continue to grow that art. The attitude that I could learn art is an example of a growth mindset. The thought that our skills, our intelligence can be developed rather than being fixed, like, oh, I could never learn an instrument, I just don't have that talent. There are a few things that I think are really interesting and important about a growth mindset. One is that people with a growth mindset are much more likely to seek and embrace feedback because they understand that feedback allows them to adjust their practice for the better to achieve success. Second, and this is from Dr. Carol Dweck at Stanford, a growth mindset is not simply about effort. It's not about working harder or working longer. Rather, it's about trying new strategies and seeking input to become better. And thirdly, it's about looking at a mistake as a gift, not necessarily a problem. So as Shirley MacLaine said in the movie The Last Word, you don't make mistakes. Mistakes make you. Mistakes make you smarter, they make you stronger, and they make you more self-reliant. One of the things that some potters advocate is throwing a pot and then immediately cutting it in half to look at the evenness and thickness of the walls, to look for mistakes. It's sort of like dissecting a pot, and it allows you to tweak your technique for the next pot. Well, medicine is a science, but it is also an art. And you will be entering residencies, a time in your training where that growth mind is powerful. And I advise you to allow it to overcome those other feelings, those deep feelings of vulnerability that we all have when we're learning, when we're new. You know, we all want to look really smart. We want to look put together all the time. And it's scary to open ourselves up to criticism. But take that fear and put it in a growth mindset and embrace it as it provides us with the information that we need to make incremental changes to grow our art. Apply this during residency and throughout your practice, and you will excel as a physician. My second piece of advice today is about staying in the game and remaining focused and healthy in a rapidly changing and complex career. So let's just look at how to make a pot a little bit. There are some specific things to throw in a pot. You take your clay and you wedge it, or you kind of like knead it to get the bubbles out of it. And then you get to slam it down on the middle of your wheel, and that's like really fun. And you bang it a couple times, and that takes out all your aggression and stuff like that. And then you take the clay, you cone it up into this cone, and you push it back down, and with your body over the wheel, you bring that clay to the center of the wheel. It's called centering your clay. And professional potters make this centering business look really, really easy. And I stand here today to profess to you that it is anything but easy. and it is the most important step in being able to make a pot. So to center your clay, you have to bend your body over the wheel, you anchor your elbows and your thighs, and you pressure your clay by cupping your hand around it, and you move it to the dead center of the wheel. And if you don't get that clay to the center of the wheel, forget making your pot. The pot won't turn out. When I'm centering a pot, I can think of nothing else. I close my eyes, and I just feel the movement of the clay until it feels right, until it's in the center. In my years in medicine, the time that I was at my best as a physician, and I'm talking about the art of medicine now, was when my life was centered. When all those things that revolved on my wheel were balanced. And just like centering clay, you need to anchor yourself, close your eyes, and pay attention to the movement around you. As physicians, there are so many distractions in our lives, and you have to decide what values you're going to allow on that wheel. What pushes your clay? Your patients, obviously, your own physical and mental health, your family, your friends. But there's only so much that fits on that wheel. And too many things are distractors. Decisions that create chaos, bad relationships. Those push your clay off balance. So maybe choosing to make that extra bank payment because you want that fancy car or the boat or the second house, maybe that just doesn't belong on your wheel right now. Whatever values you decide belong on your wheel, be intentional and routinely anchor yourself. Critically evaluate what's crept onto your wheel, lean over your wheel, and center your whole self. And one final thing about centering your clay. So the last class, and this is a true story, I tried to make a bigger pot. So I got a massive clay that was twice of what I usually can work with. And no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't center that clay for anything. It was just wonking around the wheel like this. So I asked my teacher to come over and watch me and give me some advice. And so she did. And with a few suggestions, I had that clay in the dead center of that wheel. So in your chaotic life as a physician, if you feel that you can't bring your clay, your life to center, go talk to somebody. Go get help. Often somebody looking in from the outside will easily see what's keeping your life off center. So, one last very personal email to the class of 2021. Dear doctors, thank you for the gifts that you leave Rockford, for your engagement, your enthusiasm, your smiles, your suggestions for improvement, and your community. Thank you for being smart and resilient, compassionate and gifted, and thoughtful physicians who will practice both the science and the art of medicine, and who will lead change toward equitable and safe care. May you continue to grow as physicians throughout your lifelong career. May you humbly seek and accept feedback as you continue to improve. May you accept mistakes as gifts. And may your wheel be filled with values as beautiful as you, and may your life be centered. As always, and with love, your biggest fan.
Well, thank you, Connie. I think it's clear to all of us why you are just a wonderful role model to each of the 55 students that are out here in our audience, and we're such a fantastic member of our faculty. We really appreciate your coming today. Well, I have the pleasure of presenting an award. The awardee, I'm just going to ask to stand, and at a latter point, you'll be given the appropriate accoutrements that go with the award. The award is a very personal one for me, as my family set this up as an honor to my mother and father, both of whom who have passed, and both of whom, especially my father, thought that being a physician was the highest profession that anyone could ever attain. He was sorely disappointed when, after my undergrad, I decided to be a clinical psychologist and go for a PhD. But then, from his perspective, I saw the light and went to medical school. The Lillian Seymour Green Distinguished Graduate Award is presented annually to a student who is a member of both Alpha Mega Alpha Honor Medical Society and the Gold Humanism Honor Society. This year, it is my pleasure to present this award to Janit Desai. Janit, would you stand? It's hard for me to see where you are. Okay, Janit, you have to stand for the rest of my comments. Janit is an outstanding student who is intellectually curious and deeply reflective. He is well-liked, respected, even honored by his classmates, and an outstanding clinician. Prior to medical school, Janit completed a master's in public health, and he spent 4 months volunteering in a shelter for abused and neglected male youth in Santiago, Chile. Congratulations, Janit. It's now my pleasure to welcome Dr. Terry Blevins, who will present this year's James E. Riebel Award. Dr. Blevins.
Good morning, class of 2021, and congratulations. It's my privilege today to present the prestigious James E. Riebel Award. This award is in memory of James Riebel, who was a member of Rockford's charter class. In medicine, we work with the best and the brightest of all. The recipient of this year's Riebel Award was selected by the class of 2021 and most certainly exemplifies the dedication and enthusiasm Dr. Riebel had for learning about medicine and the personal sensitivity he showed towards his patients. Fellow students and others, this year's winner is a kind and generous spirit. In other words, someone who has had a profound impact on her classmates and on the faculty that have worked with her. Her classmates who nominated her said, "She's one of the sweetest, most caring individuals I have ever met. I'm confident she would provide amazing care for me and my family." And another said, "She has the intuition and amicable reaction that I would want by my side in any emergency." My experience with this student has always been positive. She is a bright light, and it is such a joy to know her and to have worked with her. So it is with great pleasure and admiration that on behalf of her classmates, I present the James E. Riebel Award to Jennifer Main. And Jennifer, could you come up here? Congratulations, Jen. This class has selected Christian Schmidt as the class speaker. Christian has been a strong leader in the class of 2021. He served as the president of Medical Student Council, and during his medical school years, he has made a big impression on faculty and students alike, working passionately to improve the student learning environment, to address racism and discrimination, and to improve the curriculum. There is no doubt in my mind that Christian has left our Rockford campus a better place than he found it. He cared about his school and he cares about his peers. And Christian, I look forward to your remarks. Please join me on the stage.
This feels weird. Thank you, Dean Blevins. Thanks, everyone. Welcome, family and friends. It's great to see you all virtually. Welcome, faculty, and above all, of course, welcome to the class of 2021, to another momentous occasion in our lives. We all have special moments like this that we keep particularly close to our hearts. Graduations, concerts, weddings, sports titles, meeting Cody Ratterman for the first time. Personally, as I stand here at this podium, I recall my own college graduation just a few years ago. I particularly remember that my college put a twist on the typical language of conferring and receiving a diploma, which normally includes something along the lines of with all the privileges and rights that it gives. We were challenged instead to receive our diploma and go forth with all the privileges and responsibilities it bestowed, and that stuck with me. Challenges, privileges, responsibilities, three concepts that we have all embodied and that I would like to briefly speak to today. Clearly, I'm repeating a little bit of what's been said up here, but the class of 2021 is one of many firsts here in Rockford. As the first class to have spent all 4 years at Rockford, the first class to go through the growing pains of our new curriculum, we have certainly been put through many challenges that have put our resiliency to the test. We've dealt with Kahoot shenanigans, audiovisual delays in the room that was purpose-built for audiovisual learning, massive micro slideshows, and electives lottery mix-ups. But even outside of class, we could not escape the inevitable and seemingly perpetual flooding of the sports core softball field. And really, who among us can forget that infamous fat pipe incident? I think I have personally been slightly paranoid about my internet connection during every important tester call ever since that day. But we've also seen challenges on a bigger scale. And while I do not want to linger on COVID, it would be impossible to neglect the impact that the pandemic has had on our lives and education. All at once, the normal of our third-year clinical journey was completely overturned, and we experienced another first as the first class to see widespread changes in online learning, in standardized testing, and in residency interviews. While I don't think that any of us would want to repeat the process of ranking residency programs based only on virtual exposure, we surmounted this challenge as well and will have the privilege of getting our degrees today. This privilege is not the first or the last one we will be granted. In these past 4 years, we've become more aware of our own privileges that we bring to the table, as well as the additional privileges we have earned through hard work and dedication. I, for example, bring the systemic privilege of being a white male in this country. Yet as the first in my family to go to professional school or even work in the medical field, I also feel privileged to even be standing in front of you today. I've had the privilege of getting to know each of you better, learning from you, working alongside you, and serving you as your student council president. Through our work to get here today, we have had the privilege of learning from distinguished, caring, and dedicated lecturers and attendings who have labored to instill us with the knowledge we need to help others. We are privileged to have administrators who work hard behind the scenes to try to understand the challenges students face and to make this campus run smoothly for us. Most importantly, however, we've had the privilege of caring for our patients. This profession is incredibly gratifying and humbling all at once, and we have been in the thick of it all, listening to patients' stories, their fears and worries, their hopes and dreams. At times we've felt the rawness of it all, the unfairness of our system, and the immensity of the work to be done. But we carried on and we maintained our responsibility for our patients' care as if they were our own loved ones. Yet throughout our time here, we have seen those in positions of responsibility for the lives and livelihood of others reject that duty. The stream of news seems relentless, unstoppable. There was Dr. Larry Nassar, convicted in 2017 of criminal sexual conduct with the very U.S. Olympic gymnastics athletes he was supposed to be treating. There was Purdue Pharma, sued thousands of times and pleading guilty to running kickback schemes and using aggressive marketing tactics to make billions off of patients' pain while hiding its role in exacerbating the opioid crisis. And most recently and unforgettably, there was the conviction of Officer Derek Chauvin, who knelt on George Floyd for 9 minutes and 29 seconds in a murder that epitomizes our country's ongoing struggles with race, policing, and accountability for those in positions of power. These are people and institutions entrusted with the responsibility of helping those in our society, and they and many others have failed. It seems that everywhere we turn, there is despair. But I would like to call to mind a quote from one of the people I enjoyed watching and learning from as a child, Fred Rogers of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. In an interview in 1999, Mr. Rogers said the following, and I quote, "You know, my mother used to say, a long time ago, when there would be any catastrophe that was in the movies or on the air, she would say, always look for the helpers. There will always be helpers, even just on the sidelines." Class of 2021, we are the helpers. We have seen the challenges of our past and present and met them head on. We have volunteered at free clinics, at food drives, and at vaccination drives. We have gone to the hospitals early and left late to sit and spend extra time with our patients when others could not. We have participated in, published, and presented research on the local and national scale. Today, in another first, I can announce that we have started a Class of 2021 stethoscope fund to provide stethoscopes to incoming first-year students as a warm welcome to the Rockford family. And finally, we have pushed for changes to make our campus and the entire UIC system a better place for students of color, creating new student committees and holding the administration accountable that every student may flourish here. And now we bear the privileges and responsibilities of this degree, this profession, and this mission in continuing to face the challenges of our time. I am so proud of you all. I know that we will go on to do great things, always keeping the good of our patients and our community close to our hearts. Go and let us be the doctors that our patients need us to be. Thank you, and congratulations to the Class of 2021.
Where did Christian go? Christian, thank you for those inspiring words as well as those challenging words, and the responsibility that you outlined, I think, is a responsibility that it's inherent in being a physician and part of the profession. And I hope part of that responsibility also includes all the members of this class staying in touch with the College of Medicine, sharing with us your good times, sharing with us your struggles, and giving your perspective as graduates of students as to what we're doing great and what we could do better. At this point, we get to a very exciting part of this convocation ceremony, which is the hooding. I ask faculty members Dr. Connie Vitale and Dr. Hugh Clements-Jury to come forward. I also ask Dr. Mitch King to come to the podium.
Okay, will the student processional, will you please begin? it's still morning, so I'll say good morning. Our first graduate, Diane Alcatu. Diane is from Romeoville, Illinois, and she matched in internal medicine at the University of Illinois College of Medicine, Chicago. Congratulations, Dr. Alcatu. Drew Amador. Drew is from Orion, Illinois. He matched in family medicine at the University of Iowa in Iowa City. Congratulations, Dr. Amador. Justin Bailey. Justin is from Olney, Illinois. He matched in general surgery at the University of Tennessee College of Medicine. Congratulations, Dr. Bailey. Abraham Baker. Abe is from DeKalb, Illinois. He matched in internal medicine at Loyola University in Chicago. Congratulations, Dr. Baker. Leanna Beauchamp. Leanna is from Kingston, Illinois. She matched in family medicine at the University of Illinois College of Medicine in Peoria. Congratulations, Dr. Beauchamp. Christy Bainham. Christy is from Hasaka, Syria. She matched into dermatology at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Congratulations, Dr. Bainham. Aisha Bahati. Aisha is from Glenview, Illinois. She matched in anesthesiology at the University of Illinois College of Medicine, Chicago. Congratulations, Dr. Bahati. Nicole Blumenstein. Nicole is from Willowbrook, Illinois. She matched into otolaryngology at the University of Illinois College of Medicine, Chicago. Congratulations, Dr. Blumenstein. Allie Bochenek. Allie is from Burbank, Illinois. Congratulations, Dr. Bochenek. Kaylee Bresnahan. Kaylee is from Monac, Illinois. She matched into family medicine at the University of Illinois College of Medicine at Peoria. Congratulations, Dr. Bresnahan. Enrique Seppi. Enrique is from Elmwood Park, Illinois. He matched into psychiatry, family medicine combined program at the University of Cincinnati, Ohio. Congratulations, Dr. Seppi. Irissa Clark. Irissa is from Joliet, Illinois. She matched into emergency medicine at Ascension Providence Hospital, Michigan State University, Southfield, Michigan. Congratulations, Dr. Clark. Daniel Corridor. Daniel is from Chicago, Illinois. He matched into family medicine at McNeil Hospital in Berwyn, Illinois. Congratulations, Dr. Corridor. Marissa Davis. Marissa is from Bolingbrook, Illinois. She matched into psychiatry at the Medical College of Wisconsin in Milwaukee. Congratulations, Dr. Davis. This way. Janit Desai. Janit is from Lisle, Illinois. He matched into psychiatry at UCLA Semel Institute for Neuroscience, Los Angeles, California. Congratulations, Dr. Desai. Bradley Dooley. Brad is from Bloomington, Illinois. He matched into pediatrics at the University of Alabama Medical Center, Birmingham, Alabama. Congratulations, Dr. Dooley. Michelle Falk. Michelle is from Pleasanton, California. She matched in internal medicine at Kaiser Permanente in Oakland, California. Congratulations, Dr. Falk. Corey Hayskamp. Corey is from Hawthorne, New Jersey. He matched into emergency medicine at Lincoln Medical Center in Bronx, New York. Congratulations, Dr. Hayskamp. Ernesto Hernandez. Ernesto is from Yuma, Arizona. He matched into emergency medicine at Advocate Christ Medical Center in Oak Lawn, Illinois. Congratulations, Dr. Hernandez. Colin Kavanaugh. Colin is from Yorkville, Illinois. He matched in family medicine at the University of Wisconsin School of Medicine, Madison, Wisconsin. Congratulations, Dr. Kavanaugh. Akash Khurana. Akash is from Barrington, Illinois. He matched in internal medicine at Case Western University, Cleveland, Ohio. Congratulations, Dr. Khurana. Annalise Coley. Annalise is from Bartlett, Illinois. She matched in pediatrics at the University of Arkansas, Little Rock, Arkansas. Congratulations, Dr. Coley. Niwin Kong. Niwen is from San Francisco, California. She matched in internal medicine at the University of Southern California, Los Angeles. Congratulations, Dr. Kong. Jenna Kiriazes. Jenna is from Des Plaines, Illinois. She matched into pediatrics at the University of Chicago Medical Center, Chicago, Illinois. Congratulations, Dr. Kiriazes. Jared Madden. Jared is from Big Rock, Illinois. He matched into diagnostic radiology at Rush Medical Center, Chicago, Illinois. Congratulations, Dr. Madden. Jennifer Main. Jennifer is from Galesburg, Illinois. She matched into emergency medicine at the University of Illinois College of Medicine, Peoria. Congratulations, Dr. Main. Alexandra McVicker. Alexandra is from Heron, Illinois. She matched into anesthesiology at the University of Tennessee School of Medicine in Knoxville, Tennessee. Congratulations, Dr. McVicker. Jay Mohan. Jay is from Scottsdale, Arizona. He matched into internal medicine at Rush Medical Center, Chicago, Illinois. Congratulations, Dr. Mohan. Megan Nolan. Megan is from Coffeen, Illinois. She matched into family medicine at Union Hospital in Terre Haute, Indiana. Congratulations, Dr. Nolan. Sagar Pamalapati. Sagar is from Heartland, Wisconsin. He matched into internal medicine at Mercy Health Medical Consortium in Rockford, Illinois. Congratulations, Dr. Pamalapati. Cesar Ramirez. Cesar is from Naperville, Illinois. He matched into psychiatry at the University of Wisconsin, Madison, Wisconsin. Congratulations, Dr. Ramirez. Cody Rotterman. Cody is from Damiansville, Illinois. He matched into family medicine at ProHealth with Waukesha Memorial Hospital in Waukesha, Wisconsin. Congratulations, Dr. Rotterman. Angela Ray. Angela is from Mokina, Illinois. She matched into pediatrics at Children's Hospital in Los Angeles, California. Congratulations, Dr. Ray. Lauren Rivkin. Lauren is from Wilmette, Illinois. She matched into pediatrics at Stanford University, Stanford, California. Congratulations, Dr. Rifkin. Ryan Schaub. Ryan is from Dixon, Illinois. He matched into internal medicine at the University of Tennessee Health Science Center in Memphis, Tennessee. Congratulations, Dr. Schaub. Christian Schmidt. Christian is from Lake Forest, Illinois. He matched into psychiatry at the Medical University of South Carolina in Charleston, South Carolina. Congratulations, Dr. Schmidt. Haley Selleck. Haley is from Paxton, Illinois. She matched into family medicine at the University of Illinois, Peoria. Congratulations, Dr. Selleck. Parshva Shah. Parshva is from Schaumburg, Illinois. He matched into neurology at Stanford University programs in Stanford, California. Congratulations, Dr. Shah. Bailey Swan. Bailey is from Belvedere, Illinois. She matched in family medicine at Memorial Hospital in South Bend, Indiana. Congratulations, Dr. Swan. Armin Tadayon. Armin is from Hoffman Estates, Illinois. While at UIC, he also earned an MBA degree. He matched into anesthesiology at University of Buffalo in Buffalo, New York. Congratulations, Dr. Tadayon. Shannon Taylor. Shannon is from Quincy, Illinois. She matched in psychiatry at the University of Iowa Hospitals in Iowa City, Iowa. Congratulations, Dr. Taylor. Changtai Tian. Changtai is from Fremont, California. He matched in internal medicine at Rush University Medical Center in Chicago, Illinois. Congratulations, Dr. Tian. Angelica Ukaiwe. Angelica is from Calumet City, Illinois. She matched in internal medicine at Tulane University, New Orleans, Louisiana. Congratulations, Dr. Ukaiwe. Emily Wheat. Emily is from Clinton, Illinois. She matched in family medicine at Genesis Health Systems, Quad Cities, Davenport, Iowa. Congratulations, Dr. Wheat. And congratulations to the class of 2021, all of you.
Can we get the lights up? Thank you. want to be able to see all of you for the last time together. With the class of 2021, please stand up. Before I administer the oath of Hippocratic, I want to take a minute for you, our graduates, to thank everyone who has helped get you here. Your parents, your loved ones, your spouses, your significant others, friends, children, nieces, nephews, members of your community, and the faculty and staff. So I know they're not here with us, but they're watching us, and I'd like you to give them a real strong round of applause. It's time for me now to administer the Hippocratic Oath. You should all have that in your programs. The students are all standing. I would ask that all physicians in our audience please stand as well. To raise your right hand and repeat after me. Now, being admitted to the profession of medicine, I solemnly pledge to consecrate my life to the service of humanity. I will give respect and gratitude to my deserving teachers. I will practice medicine with conscience and dignity. The health and life of my patient will be my first consideration. I will hold in confidence all that my patient confides in me. I will maintain the honor and noble traditions of the medical profession. My colleagues will be as my family. I will not permit considerations of race, religion, nationality, party politics, or social standing to intervene between my duty and my patient. I will maintain the utmost respect for human life. Even under threat, I will not use my knowledge contrary to the laws of humanity. These promises I make freely and upon my honor. Please be seated. I would encourage you to keep those words close to you wherever you end up practicing, so that every once in a while you can reread them and refocus on the pledge that we all make, we all have made, and we will all continue to make in the practice of medicine. It's a noble profession. We're blessed to serve as a role of physician, and we must always keep the care of our patient first and foremost in our heart and deeds. And with that, I am going to conclude the convocation ceremony for the class of 2021. I wish you all the best as you move forward with your residencies and future endeavors. And now I will give one last hand of applause to the graduating class of 2021.